The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. It's the NBA on 2K. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Ogden on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Just 5 on the clock. From 17 feet out, Williams' shot is off. Here's Walker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's the screen. Walker the pass to Morant.
On a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Walker, and Walker throws it down hard.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now here's Tatum. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Walker against Brown. Stolen by Smart. To the middle. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish. How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Count that one. Morant's got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Celtics trail by 6. Over in the corner, Brown. Offline with his 3. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Knicks in New York.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchup. These are 2 of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Now Walker, after Jaylen Brown's 3-pointer that didn't go. And Walker throws it down hard.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Smart. The Grizzlies making the shot. Brown wide open. He fires. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Walker. 8 points for him. Morant with the screen on Tatum. Walker finds Morant. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brown with it. He's picked up by Walker. There's the pass to Tatum. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Steven Adams picks one up.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. Now here's Walker. Against Washington, he was really on his game.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Up top, Brown, guarded by Walker. From past the arc. Smart misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Brown against Walker. To the inside. And Morant throws it down.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Brown feeling it out a bit. Off target from three-point range.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
And Memphis making a change here. Tillman's checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Al Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Brogdon. Now here's Walker. Danilo Gallinari unable to get his last shot to go. Walker finds Morant. Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
Gracious. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Oh, here's Horford. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Smart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fader on the way. And it's Gallinari again missing.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Walker's shot is off.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Buries it from three-point range. Tatum's got 6.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Walker with it. Out guarded by Gallinari. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Griffin out there with Horford, and it's Smart in at the point. Here's Tatum. It's not going to go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. The kick out to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Walker the pass to Morant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. Celtics trail by. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Tatum a screen. Takes a step back. Here's Brown. It's good. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
How about the focus from Brown? Only concerned with making that shot.
Loads it up there for Morant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Walker against Tatum. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 18 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Tatum's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattle.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Brown kicks to Tatum. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. 9 points in the game so far.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
Here's Morant. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Tatum. Horford with it. Now defended by Adams. Walker against Tatum. Passes it to Brown. Outside for Griffin. Takes the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And the Celtics making a change here. Williams has checked in. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Houdini.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Now here's Griffin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Steps back, and a wide open look for Walker, and the 3 ball is good. Walker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
From deep, Walker. Rebound by Williams. Boston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Walker taking his time here. Again, the miss by Walker.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Tatum against Jackson. They grab their own miss. Williams kicks to Griffin. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Griffin's got 5.
And since being selected first overall back in 2009, Blake Griffin has expanded his game, turning it into a reliable.
And so it's Memphis, holding a big 18.
Speaking of the rookie race, either of you getting involved in any races of lately? And circling back to this first half, fellas, thanks for joining us. Now let's...
Too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Houdini.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Walker in at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Inside, Morant. Good work defensively by Smart. Celtics trail by 21. Right side, Tatum. Kicks to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Walker. He's got 26. Pass to Morant. The kick out to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Morant.
Working through the lane. Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Williams, a screen on Walker. Here's Tatum. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Walker dishes to Adams. And Walker throws it down hard.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
For Memphis, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Timeout call, the Celtics. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Celtics second.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
Brogdon kicks to Smart. And Brown now atop the key. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Williams with the steal. Brown with it. He's picked up by Morant. A nice shot by Tatum.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And finished off by Morant.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tatum passes to Brogdon. Now Smart. Back to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Williams has a screen for Brogdon. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
Walker against Brogdon. Fires from deep. Walker's shot is off. For Boston, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The 3 from Tatum. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens on the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
The feed to Tatum. Fades away. Bank shot, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Morant with the screen on Smart. Walker with it. Williams picks him up. They double-team Walker. On the wing, Jackson. Williams against Walker. And finished off by Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
There's a screen. And Walker kicks to Morant. Rebounded by Smart. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Brown outside. Smart with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Walker. All alone. And finished off by Walker.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Walker. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, John Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. John wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Konchar's checked in for John Morant.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
From deep, Walker. Rebound by the Celtics. Gallinari outside. Out to White. The 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Grant Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years, and the three-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit. He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. To the middle. Shot's good by Williams.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Out to Brooks from deep. And Boston with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Here's Pritchard. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Walker's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And it's Brooks in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Brooks has got 6.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Over in the corner, Williams shoots the 3. No good on that one. And it's Memphis the other way. And here's Walker. He's got 39. And the pass to Concho. Walker against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Conchar can't get it to go. The shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Gallinari passes to Pritchard. He kicks to White. And White slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. You're the best part. And again, another.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just an explosive highlight. Feeds it to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Pritchard. He's still scoreless in this one. And the layup's good off the glass.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And Walker.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion, right?
Here's Pritchard, defended by J. And 5 shots, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, after their offense stalled, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Brogdon both bring shooting.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies. That one misses from Jackson.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 Defensive Player of the Year voting.
4 for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Brogdon out there with Brown, and it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And another assist for him.
Another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the... Lets it go from 11, and that one drops. Tatum's got 21 in the game. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The shot by Brogdon, no. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Morant with the screen on Brogdon. Walker the pass to Morant. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Morant's got 39.
Welcoming any physicality on his way. Morant enjoys the challenge.
Passes to Tatum. Up and in on the layup. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Brogdon at the elbow. Back to Tatum. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 26.
That's his third 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Walker finds Morant. Morant with the screen on Brogdon. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked. He's right now getting in perfect position. It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And it's Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaylen Brown. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Here's the floater.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Pass to Morant, and the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Brogdon. Walker against Jackson. Morant sets a screen for Walker. Down low. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Walker. And that one hits back iron. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Crosses over. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. They're always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Inside, here's Brogdon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers.
Oh,
yes! And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the first one at the line is good.
He's put in the work and worn down the defense. Now they're getting a little sloppy, and it's allowed them to get to the line more this half.
Jones checked in for Memphis. Grant Williams is checked in for Boston. Alinari comes in for Jackson. And White kicks to Brogdon. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. but I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
The pass to Brogdon. Gallinari outside. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
3 points.
Brogdon's got assist number 5 here tonight. Now Walker, Jackson a screen on Gallinari. Williams with the steal. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. Outside Williams. Now here's White. Pass to Brogdon. And he drives in, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
An athletic drive by Brogdon, charging in fast there before the defense has a chance to react.
Clark a screen on Gallinari. Walker the pass to Clark. To the middle. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
John Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. White finds Brogdon. Gallinari is screened. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure look good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
They double-team Brogdon. From deep, Williams. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And that one falls to Walker. And so Walker nails both of them. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Brogdon. Teardrop shot. No one near him. And again, it's Boston converting.
And as we hit the final buzzer here, a crush, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Walker.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Walker the pass to Morant. Another bucket. Wow! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Gonna switch here. Smart's checked in. With it. Pass to Tillman. And another assist for him.
25
What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far. Outside, Walker. No good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Houdini.